London is home to some of the best bakeries in the world, and today I'm on a mission to try out some of the trendiest and most popular spots in the city. I'll be taking you to 7 must-visit bakeries to see if these places really lives up to the hype. So let's get started. If you want to go cafe hopping in London, you can't miss out on visiting Peckham. Peckham has become one of London's trendiest neighbourhoods in the recent years. And it's home to a growing number of popular cafes and bakeries. To start off my morning, I'm trying a new place called COODIE Bakery. A popular bakery known for its innovative and creative pastries and sourdough breads. Since its opening, COODIE Bakery has earned a loyal following. Known for their flaky croissant, yuzu and orange jaffa cake, and their unique seasonal bakes. All their baked goods look so good, so I had a hard time choosing. In the end, I picked up 2 to try. No visit is the same here at COODIE Bakery, as they have a constantly evolving menu with new and seasonal flavors and combinations. The bakery is small but buzzing with activity. If you want to visit, make note that COODIE is closed on Sunday and Monday. You know a store is good when there's a constant queue. There isn't a lot of seatings, but on a good day you can grab a seat outdoor. We just went to COODIE Bakery. We woke up really early this morning thinking that, we can speed the line, but we arrived at 9 a.m. and there was a massive line despite the bakery only opening at 8 a.m. Got 1 sweet and 1 savory bakery. So for the sweet one, we got the yuzu chocolate jaffa cake, which is really popular at COODIE Bakery. And we also got a savory everything bagel to try. For the jaffa cake, it was £4.50. And for the everything bagel, it was around £6. Altogether, I would say it's not super expensive, but it is on a bit of a pricier side. This is so delicious. I actually understand what the hype is about. The pastry is so crunchy. You can tell it's freshly baked, even though it is a little bit cold. But each bite, you can taste the crunch as well as the buttery texture of each layer. And because I think it has feta in it, the closer you get to the middle, the more you can taste that cheesy flavor. The flavors are really well balanced and it's not overpowering, which makes it so good. I can definitely see why people come and line up in the morning to get these pastries. At COODIE, they also sell tea and filter coffee for takeaway. Look at that. Oh! This is so good. It's literally one of the best pastries I ever had so far in my life. Would you look at that? It's called a bagel, but it's more like a croissant. Let's try this yuzu chocolate jaffa cake. This is my first freshly baked jaffa cake, so I'm very keen to try it. The jaffa cake itself is really moist and it's very flavorful. You can taste yuzu, orange, and a bit of poppy seed as well. And the chocolate on top is not too strong, so it doesn't overpower the jaffa cake itself. It's really nice. I don't know if I can finish the whole one by myself, but I think it's a really nice treat to share with others. We're finally here at COODIE. It's a relative new store that was established around October 2024 by a free Spanish entrepreneur in Peckham. COODIE
is famous for their innovative and unexpected cookie flavors and has quickly become a local favorite. Here, they had some interesting flavors like salted pear with ricotta cream and spicy mango. This is a perfect place to stop by if you're craving for some coffee and quality sweet treats.
I must say my first impression is that I'm really impressed. I love the interior of this place. It has a really clean, minimalistic and marble finish. There's actually 2 levels to this cafe, which is quite rare, I would say, in London, as most cafes is like quite small. It's nice how there's 2 levels because the upper level is quieter and there's quite a few small seatings around. The lower level is where mainly they make the cookies in-house, as well as where you can buy your food and coffee. There is a few seatings downstairs as well, but I recommend upstairs. This is a lot better. You can sit by a window on a nice day like today and like people watch, which is really nice. So other than cookies, they also sell a few sandwiches here and coffee, as I mentioned. So if you're hungry, you can also grab some sandwiches while you're here. But the main thing about this bakery is they specialize in their cookies. So I actually got a cup of coffee as well as a cookie to try. Try the cookie. It's a lot denser than I thought it would be. The cookie is quite thick, so it's hard to get like a big mouthful of it. But in terms of flavor, it's quite interesting. I think I need a few more bites to kind of tell what it's like. The more you bite into it, it's definitely a lot softer. I think it's just on the edge because of the way it's cooked. It is a bit hard to bite into, but the center is super soft. It's very different than just like the typical chocolate cookie. It has so much layers to it, which is a bit hard to pinpoint and explain. Anyway, let's try some of the coffee first. That's a good cup of coffee. It's really smooth and light. I would say the coffee flavor is strong. Delicious.
I love the design of these handmade ceramic coffee cups. It really blends with the aesthetic of the shop.
Okay, after a few bites, I think it tastes like salted caramel, but a more savory version of it. I don't know why, but I also thought it tasted kind of like raisin bread. I would say it's an interesting cookie, but it's not really my cup of tea if I'm honest. But it was a good try. I would say though, the cafe is not super well lit, so it can get a bit gloomy on days where it's raining, but not a concern as today is a beautiful day.
Overall, the interior design of the shop is the highlight for me. It's a really nice space to rest and catch up with friends. The coffee and biscuit were quite average in terms of the taste. But if you're a big fan of cookies, this is definitely the place to visit to try out some of the most unique and interesting flavors out there.
The next spot I want to introduce to you guys is GAIL's Bakery. If you've been to London before, you've probably seen GAIL's Bakery around. GAIL's is one of the well-known bakery chains here in London, and they're famous for their high-quality sourdough bread as well as their delicious savoury and sweet baked goods. Today I'm at the East Dulwich branch. It has over 100 locations in the UK. No matter which GAIL you visit, it's always busy and crowded. This is my first time here at this branch, and I gotta say I love the interior design. It has a very industrial and warehouse vibe to it. It's really nice because it's very spacious with lots of seatings around. But I got to say, the pastry selection is not as big as the other GAIL's branch I've visited, like the one in Greenwich. They also sell specialty coffee here, which I've tried before, and it's pretty good.
The large windows throughout the store creates a warm and cozy atmosphere. There's a lot of greenery around which complemented really well to the aesthetic of the shop. There is also a pantry area selling jams, spreads, crackers, biscuits, and loaf cake in the corner. What I really like about this branch is that they sell fresh salads and overnight oats as well. Since I had quite a few pastries and sweets this morning, I decided to pick up a pastrami sandwich for lunch. The sandwich costs around £8.30. Let's have a bite. The sourdough bread was nice and chewy with a slight crunch. And the pastrami and pickles creates a balanced taste. The more I bite into it, the more I like the sandwich. It was so tasty and the perfect size for lunch. If you're after quality coffee and baked goods without the extra hassle, GAIL's is the go-to as it has many stores in central London. If you're in and around Seven Dials, a famous district in the central London, known for its unique star-shaped layout, independent boutique and gourmet cafes, I have a bakery that I can recommend. This is Arome Bakery, a French-Asian bakery known for its high-quality pastries that blend traditional French technique with Asian flavors. This has been trending for some time, and no bakery tour is complete without trying Arome Bakery. Like most artisanal bakery stores, Arome also bake fresh on-site daily with premium ingredients inspired by the seasons. Here, their signature item is their honey butter toast. The other bestsellers are also worth a try, like their escargots. The menu here isn't as extensive as some of the other bakeries I've introduced so far, but the baked goods here are equally as delicious. I've ordered a honey butter toast and coffee to try. Don't be fooled by how plain this toast looked. It was packed with flavors.
This is their signature honey butter toast. It was $4.90, and from the first bite, it tastes pretty good.
The bread is similar to a Japanese milk bread. It has a soft and fluffy texture.
And on the outside it's crunchy, covered with honey, and it's sweet, but on the inside is soft.
Overall, the toast was pretty tasty, but the honey crust is a bit too hard, so it was difficult to eat, and I wish the toast was a little less dense. My coffee has arrived. Time to have a sip.
This coffee is so nice. It has an earthy aroma. It's really smooth and light, and it goes really well with the dessert.
Luckily, we were able to find a seat as the cafe is always packed with people no matter what time you visit. I really like the modern and light wood tone aesthetics of the bakery. It has a mixture of Japanese and Scandinavian design.
This is Fabrique Bakery. It's a Swedish bakery that specializes in stone oven sourdough bread
and cinnamon, cardamom, and saffron buns. It is originally founded in Stockholm back in 2008, but has expanded internationally.
It's literally just 1 minute away from Arome Bakery, the one that we visited this morning. So if you feel up for more delicious baked goods, make sure you check out this place too.
Here you can also find other classic baked goods like croissants and cookies.
This is my first time checking this place out.
And I'm blown away by how cozy the cafe felt and the delicious smell of freshly baked pastries.
The interior of this place has more of a rustic Scandinavian vibes. The store is quite small with only a few tables available.
But it's definitely worth a visit as the interior is very unique and homey, unlike the other bakeries I've been so far. At Fabrique, they also sold coffee, tea, and other drinks as well. They also have a small section of breakfast sandwiches which looked delicious. Since I had a coffee this morning, I decided not to get another one. Instead, I got 2 buns to try.
A cinnamon bun, the signature, as well as another bun that has pecan, almonds, and is coated in some vanilla sugar. They both look delicious and I can't wait to try.
The cinnamon buns cost £4.25, while the vanilla nut bun was £4.50. The cinnamon bun was so delicious. It was so soft yet hearty and packed with cinnamon flavors. Time to try the other bun. The vanilla bun is more doughy and had a sweet and nutty flavor, kind of like a baklava. Both of the buns were delicious, but I preferred the vanilla bun with almonds and macadamia nuts on it. Both buns were on the sweet side, so if you're a fan of sweet pastries, you will love it. Fabrique has been steadily gaining popularity over the years, and is definitely worth the visit, especially if you want to try some authentic Swedish cinnamon buns. This is Fortitude Bakehouse, a very popular and trendy bakery in Bloomsbury with Moroccan-inspired savory and sweet bakes and pastries. This is my first time visiting, but this has been on my list to try for a while now. Their most famous baked goods are these cream-filled beignets, and it's become one of the most iconic dishes in London. I've seen many posts and videos about these beignets, and I'm super excited to try some myself. Their beignets are cooked on site before being filled with whipped cream. Fortitude Bakehouse primarily operates as a takeaway venue with minimal seatings available outside the store. So we decided to take it away and enjoy it at a nearby park.
We just went to Fortitude Bakehouse. Luckily, the line moved really quickly, so it wasn't too long of a wait. We picked up a beignet, which is their most popular item. It's available from 11 AM every day. Today, they have the Black Forest bayonet. I think they're seasonal, so every day is kind of different. So let's give it a try. It kind of tastes like a donut filled with freshly whipped cream, lots of whipped cream. And then because it's Black Forest, inside there's cherry as well. How crazy it looks. I like how they give it to you in a takeaway box because it is kind of messy to eat with all the cream and all the sauce and toppings. So being able to eat it in a takeaway box with a fork is a lot easier. The bun is really soft, so it's really easy to eat with a fork. My favorite part is the whipped cream. It's not too greasy, it's more milky and smooth, and it's not too heavy. Usually whipped cream is quite heavy. This one is quite light and it goes really well with the whole dessert.
Overall, I enjoyed trying beignet for the first time. I personally thought the dough tasted a little bit oily. Next time, I'll visit again to try their other delicious pastries. The next bakery I want to introduce is Comptoir Bakery. I discovered this hidden gem while walking around the neighborhoods of Bermondsey one weekend. This is a cute little French-inspired bakery that sells a range of artisan breads, pastries, and delicious cakes. At Comptoir, they have quite a large range of French pastries, from savory items such as hummus focaccia and sweets like almond croissants and seasonal tarts. Everything looks so good and it was pretty hard to decide what to order. Here they also serve Monmouth coffee, which is a very popular specialty coffee brand in London. I've been wanting to try Monmouth coffee, but the branch at Borough Market is always super crowded. So I'm glad I can grab one here instead. What's unique about this bakery is that they even offer baking classes and workshops. You can also buy frozen ready-made pastries to bake at home. The store is small and operates mainly like a takeaway store. Luckily, the weather is beautiful outside, so I decided to sit at a nearby park and enjoy some sun while snacking on these delicious pastries.
I'm not thinking about you.
Hi guys, I just went to Comptoir Bakery. We discovered this little bakery shop last time we were in the neighborhood in Bermondsey. So today we decided to stop by and give it a try. It's a really popular bakery spot. It's known amongst locals to be one of the best bakeries around town. So today we got two baked goods. We got this plain croissant, their signature, and we also got their specialty. This is called cookie. It's a croissant and then it has cookie dough on the inside. So it was baked with cookie dough, which will be interesting to try. To go along with the baked goods, I decided to pick up a coffee to try as well. I got a cappuccino as always. And at Comptoir Bakery, they actually sell Monmouth coffee beans, which is a really popular coffee shop here in London. Compared to France, this is not as good, but this croissant is one of the best ones I had in London so far. It's really buttery. I guess because it's cold, you can't really compare to the one that freshly came out of the oven, but
The croissant is pretty layered and flaky. It's soft and buttery on the inside and crunchy on the outside. The croissant is also quite big.
let's give this coffee a try. This coffee is quite smooth and light.
But compared to other specialty coffees I've tasted so far, this was slightly disappointing. The coffee flavors was a bit weak for my liking. Time to try the cookie. I've never had a chocolate dough baked inside a croissant, so I'm pretty curious about how it tastes. The combination wasn't as good as I thought it would be. The pastry is a little bit dense and thin, and the cookie dough was a bit dry. The texture of the cookie dough tasted more like a cake and it overpowers the pastry. Overall, it's a little bit too sweet and heavy for one person. It's better to share with someone else.
So let me know below which one was your favorite. Do you have any other recommendations for me to try? Don't forget to check out my London coffee tour. Subscribe, like and comment to support my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next adventure. Bye!